Hi everyone, I just got back from the grocery store and did a September stock up to replace all of the things that I used over the summertime and also some things to carry me over into this coming season. And given that it's September, I am definitely starting to get those fall cozy feels as the weather is starting to cool down. Even though it's still really beautiful outside, the wind is starting to pick up these days. So we're gonna make some split pea soup. So this is what my pantry stock up for this month looks like, and I'm just starting at the back over here. I got a couple of containers of ultra clear lamp oil because I do have a collection of oil lamps that I like to use in the winter time, and I do like to have some backups of the oil on hand. I also picked up a couple more containers of propane for my Coleman stove, and we do have an attachment that allows our larger tank to hook up to our Coleman stove, but it's a pain to carry around if you just want to take the stove to the beach or the park and you want to cook out there. So these smaller containers are really convenient. And then over here, these aren't really pantry items, but still important to have with those fall and winter respiratory things that will arise that time of year. I picked up some vitamin D3, some K2, and the vitamin C. We do have a holistic nutritionist at the place where I work, and she suggested that the D3 and the K2 should always be taken together. She was saying that the D3 shouldn't be taken on its own. The K2 in tandem with the D3 just keeps calcium out of your soft tissues and allows it to go into the bones where it's supposed to go. So we take those together. And then also at the back here, I picked up some baking items. So here I have a nice big bag of dried cranberries, some raisins, some pumpkin seeds. I picked up another container of dried milk and some panko. This I use to make my own shake and bake. So I mix this with a little bit of cornmeal, some garlic powder, maybe some salt, pepper, some Mrs. Dash, and you've got a really nice homemade shake and bake with that. And then I have a nice big container of cinnamon over here because, you know, it's pumpkin spice season. And I've got some hot cocoa because we're heading into cozy time. And then I picked up 4 boxes of Nutri-Grain bars because my family likes these in their lunches. Then over here, I picked up some popcorn. I have some beef soup base and some chicken soup base. Now, this I use, of course, if I'm making soups, but I will also throw a spoonful of this if I'm making spaghetti sauce. I'll throw a teaspoon or so of this in the sauce that I'm making, and it gives it such a nice flavor. It's really, really good. And over here, I picked these up at a Lebanese deli that I like to go to, and this is a vegetable spread. And if I look at the ingredients here, it's just peppers, eggplant, sugar, sunflower oil, salt, garlic. I have to figure out how to make this because it looks like it might be easy for me to do, but I usually put this on crackers or in sandwiches. It's really, really good. And then I also picked up some of this roasted pepper antipasto. Now this stuff, I will also put it in sandwiches or serve it with crackers, but usually when I make hummus, I will take a tablespoon or 2 of this and just mix it up with my chickpea mixture when I'm making hummus, and it just gives it a really nice flavor. Then I picked up a nice big container of Italian seasoning and a couple jars of sauerkraut. And this I will use in a slow cooker recipe with sausage and apple. It is so delicious. And I will also just eat it on its own because this is so good for your gut biome. Lots of probiotics in there, really, really good for you. And then over here I have a 4.5 pound container of honey. I picked up some condiments, so I have ketchup, mustard, and mayonnaise. And I picked up a couple jars of Nutella because, yes, I love Nutella. And then here I picked up some Alfredo sauce packets. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. Usually we have Alfredo maybe once a month, so this will do me for a while.
And then over here, I want to show you this. So I normally pick up these OXO packets and I normally pay around $3 a piece for them in my area. But I looked in the import section of my grocery store, so in the ethnic food section, and I found these for half the price. They were $1.47. So I got a bunch of them because I got chicken and beef, and they had a vegetable one as well, but I just picked up the chicken and the beef. So it is worth it to check out the ethnic section of your grocery store because you never know what you'll find. And a lot of the time you can find similar products for less money. And over here, I picked up 9 packages of this egg pasta. I got fettuccine, pappardelle, I got tagliatelle. We did quite a bit of entertaining this summer, and I was serving up a package or 2 of this pasta each time, so I'm replacing what I used. So I have that. And here I picked up 5 pounds of green split peas, and we are gonna make a split pea soup with these. The recipe that I'm gonna use today is just super quick and easy. Goes together in the slow cooker. You could just leave it to cook all day and dinner will be ready, and it is so delicious and comforting. One of the things I love about September is it's really the start of soup season for me. So I've chosen something out of this Gooseberry Patch slow cooker recipe book. And the one I'm gonna make is this one right here. It's the split pea soup. And it looks pretty easy. It's just split peas, onions, celery, carrots, some chicken broth, salt, pepper, a bay leaf, and some cooked ham. And I'm gonna make that in my slow cooker. Now the recipe didn't call for it, but I also added a little bit of butter and some thyme for some extra flavor. So now we're gonna put the lid on and it's gonna cook for 8 hours on low.
This soup turned out so hearty and good, and served up with some garlic bread and a salad, it is the perfect September supper. Take care everyone, and we'll see you next time.